Hello everybody, I'm back for another game against the same opponent. It looks like I've got a pretty solid setup here. I'm going to keep this, I think. It's 4 cards and 8 gold. I got Balon, I can drop the Great Kraken turn 1, so a lot to like here. Playing against Lannister, the Shipwright won't be much help against them, but he is a cheap intrigue icon and some claim soak. And my opponent mulliganed into a 2-card setup. Nope, alright, he already flipped. I was going to tell him to take another mulligan in the interest of making this an exciting game to watch. I've drawn into a dupe of Balon, which is nice to see against a deck that's probably running Tears. Speaking of which, I've drawn my own, which will probably be largely useless against Lannister. Might be able to kill Joffrey or something like that. This Greyjoy Fealty deck is one of my favorites. I've been using it a fair bit, and it seems pretty good. Very aggressive. I'm also more set on this plot deck than I am with most of my plot decks. I feel like this has been a really good combination for me. I do need to find a milk for Tywin ASAP. So I could actually go with counting coppers, and then I'd still be able to play the Great Kraken and the King's Road, and drop the King's Road for the Blackman's Crew if I want. Or I could just try and kill him with military claim. This is a difficult choice here. I almost always start with Calm over Westeros. I think I'm just going to stick with that again. Especially since I don't really have any claim soak. Alright, he's won the flip this time, so he gets to choose. Sometimes I choose intrigue if I have the claim soak, but I don't here. Alright, and now I wish I had done intrigue because I drew into a Risen. That Tywin on setup is really nice just because of the extra gold. Alright, so he's definitely going to stick around and do some work this game. I need to find that milk for him ASAP, and Lannister doesn't have any in-house attachment removal, but he's probably running the Wildling Raiders since he's no agenda. He doesn't have the fealty restriction on neutrals, and he's probably running confiscation as well. He still has quite a bit of economy left here. Cersei could cause me some problems. Alright, he's done already. So Burned Men and something like Tears or Widow's Wail could be in the cards. I could actually play Euron here, and I'd be more tempted to do that if he had played his King's Road. Let me do some math. Yeah, I'll be 1 gold short. If with being able to play Great Kraken and Euron. So instead, I'm looking at okay, whatever. Man, see, now I wish I had gone with the 2-claim. Win a 2-claim military and get that dupe off of Tywin. I think it doesn't really make a difference though. Tears doesn't do me much good this turn, so I don't need to save that gold. I'll just play a guy. Alright, he has calm anyways. So maybe I should have saved a gold for Tears. Since I'm not killing his merchant for military claim. That would have been the smart thing to do. He's got 3 gold left, so Tywin's pretty huge right now. He's 9 strength, and he'll be participating in 2 challenges, but Balon has stealth, so I don't have to worry about that too much. My opponent still has 6 cards in hand. I'm going to lose an intrigue challenge here, but I should be able to draw at least one with the Great Kraken. He didn't do any challenges? Why wouldn't he have done intrigue with Tywin? I guess he didn't want to put any power on his house card. Alright, he's doing military, and I will let that go unopposed. Hold on, he's at 9. If he is able to pull off something like Tears and Put to the Sword together, that would be really obnoxious because Balon would die. But I've got Risen, so I'm not worried about that. I'll let it go unopposed, give him some power on his house card that I can steal. Yep. You know what? I'm not going to get it unopposed here because I've only got 1 stealth and he's got 2 power icons. Duh. Alright, so I need to do the intrigue first then and get him to kneel Tywin. Now I'll win the power unopposed. think I want to draw a card. Alright, I've got a little bird to pair with my Asha, which is nice. And I'll stop there so that I take Dom. And we're both under reserve, so that works out. Now, do I want to go counting coppers here to try and find a milk? I think I can afford to do that since I've got the King's Road out there. Confiscation's not a bad idea either, but I kind of want to save that to get rid of his milks on my characters. Alright, we'll do counting coppers. Yep. Alright. He chooses first player. There's the milk I needed, which I would have drawn anyways. But unfortunately, he won initiative. He gets to go first, so he counts that 2 gold before I can milk Tywin. I've got a pretty freaking good hand, though, right now. Alright, Tyrion with a dupe is slightly obnoxious. Now I've got a choice to make as to who I want to milk. He's using his second King's Road of the turn. And playing the Wildling Horde. Alright. So he has quite a lot of strength in just about every challenge. I count 3 gold. Kind of think I don't want to play Euron here. I can reduce by 5, so he'll cost 2. I'll have 1 gold left. Could use that gold on milk or a King's Road. The King's Road doesn't really get me anything. Alright, let's do that. Hopefully he doesn't have a treachery to cancel my King's Road, because that would suck. And who do we want to milk? Thinking Tywin. Take away the renown and the +2 and the strength boost. Alright, so if I can win a challenge with Euron and get that King's Road, that'd be fantastic. But he has quite a lot of strength to defend with. He's gonna do an intrigue. That looks... Yeah, I'll oppose that, I guess. I lose the Risen, that hurts. Now my Balon is pretty freaking vulnerable. Other than Asha and possibly the Tears, the Risen was one of the more important cards in my hand. He's doing mill with both for some reason. Maybe he's got another put to the sword in his hand. Seems somewhat unlikely. Why did he do it with both of them? I guess he was worried about me defending, but I don't really care if I lose. If I lost my ship, what's that guy called? Shipwright. Alright, he's just going all out. See, now I'm thinking I want to defend this. He's changed his mind again. Yeah, I really think he wants to be able to oppose my challenges, because otherwise I'm just getting free power on my house card. If he does power, I defend it either way. I can bump Euron with the scout. Yeah. Alrighty, I got a King's Road for my troubles. I can use that next turn, get Asha out. Winning the military amounts to the same thing as winning power, since this one will be unopposed, so I'll get the power from the Great Kraken. He just kills the merchant and keeps the dupe. I guess that makes sense. And he'll take Dom. Alright, so I'm under reserve. He's well under reserve. I would really like to see Aaron, just in case he gets a Tears or another put to the sword. Thinking either Fealty or Confiscation looks pretty good this round. The other two don't really make much sense. I want to get rid of that Seal of the Hand. If he does play a Milk, I'll just have to rely on getting my We Do Not Sow to get rid of it. Do I want to play first? I guess I'll play first. I don't think it makes a huge difference this turn. Alright, there's the We Do Not Sow I needed. Now if he plays Lannis board or something, I can get rid of it and then bring it back with Euron, which would be nice. Alright, so I've got all kinds of money. How badly do I want to overextend my board here? That means Asha will cost me 2. And I'll give her the little bird. And then stop there. So I've got enough money for tiers, and then I can use Fealty for We Do Not Sow. Alright, so he's got that stand, and his characters are all decent strength. So I might not get an unopposed this turn, we'll see. That's all he's playing, so maybe I will. Alright. So I don't need the We Do Not Sow this turn. I just would like to trigger the tiers, which means I need to win military first. Alright, so double stealth. I'm going to keep taking the power. I really want to push this advantage here. That puts me at 10 already. Got rid of the dupe on Tyrion. Now I can try and win the intrigue. Widow's Wail would stop me? No, because I can do +2 from the scout. It'd be 6 to 6 still. So even if he wildfires next turn, I think I'm still in pretty good shape. Just a little bit worried about him killing Balon. Alright, he's conceded. Yeah, that was a bit of a beatdown there, this Greyjoy deck. is really freaking good. Yeah, even if he cancels that, I don't care too much. Tears was just nice, it wasn't necessary. So yeah, even with the put to the sword killing Balon, I still feel like I'm in pretty good shape. I would have been at, you know, roughly 9 or 10 power and had more cards in hand than him. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to subscribe if you've enjoyed the videos, and also check out the deck list, which I will always link in the comments. Thank you.